All right, so now that we have our tanks completely empty, very important, it's very important this next step, because you cannot have your dark water tanks empty, completely empty. They have to have some water in them so you can continue to use them. They cannot be empty and then you use them. So as right now, I'm going to show you how to fill that tank just a little bit, a third of the tank, maybe just like a couple of gallons, and that is with the Sani Flush. And you'll see this over here. You walk over here, this area here. So once you connect the hose to this here, this is called the Sani Flush. This is direct connection to your toilet. And what happens is that once we plug that in, we're gonna go ahead and connect to the water source, and it's going to give a nice rinse in there, and it'll also fill up the water to whatever level you want. You cannot leave it unattended, but like I said, we're gonna go ahead and hook this up and probably run the water for about 30 seconds, and that gives you about maybe 2 to 3 gallons, which is more than enough in there to continue to use your toilet. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So this hose here, this is going to be your Sani hose, and they will be labeled, so you want to make sure that you don't cross-contaminate, because anything that comes in here, this again is a toilet, so you don't want to get your fresh water and your Sani hose confused. This one we use for cleaning, spraying things down, and it connects to the Sani Flush, which is connected to your toilet, so you don't want to cross-contaminate that at all. So what we're going to do is going to go ahead and do this. And again, a counterclockwise twist right at the face. Give it a nice little tighten. And then we're going to walk over here and we're going to go ahead and connect our hose. Once we get this all connected here, and a lot of times right now there's nobody on the other campsite, so I have that extra spigot, so that's why I'm doing it this way. If there was somebody on the other campground, this spigot would probably be used up, and don't worry about it. All you have to do is disconnect this line, turn off your water, disconnect this line, and then connect it there. And what you're going to do is, now that we're connected to the Sani Flush, we're going to go ahead and turn this on. Again, same type of way you have to turn it on. You got to just open it up very little until you start to hear the water, and you don't want to blast too much pressure into these RVs. And there we go. All right, so now that we're all connected here, turn on the water. As of right now, it is filling that tank, and what you want to do is maybe just give it like 30 seconds, and in about 30 seconds you're going to have a few gallons of water in there in that dark water tank, which is very important to have. And once you have your 30 seconds, you turn off your water, and then you're all set.